Right guys, today we have a package from Boltony, possibly one of my favourite Chinese brands to work with, and that is just because the quality matched with those vintage style designs, very much down my street. Yes, they do homage quite a few watches. This one would definitely save you a lot of money on the actual vintage alternative. That being said, it is definitely one of their most expensive watches that I have ever reviewed. Now, the question really is it worth it? I really like that they've started using these watch frills. Just a little bit of added premium in my opinion. Very light. I hope the watch is actually in there. And here we have it. Now, this is their latest interpretation. Now this, as you may be able to tell already, is their latest interpretation of the Omega Pi Pan dials, and wow, this one is a step above the others that I've seen easily straight away, especially with how defined that dial is and the angles of it. They have definitely stepped up their game with this model, and unfortunately for some, the price. Now it is $346, but you are getting a lot more from this piece than you usually do from Baltany. So let's have a closer look and let me talk to you about those specifications. So there is definitely one reason that this one is a higher step in the price ladder, and I will get to that shortly. But let's talk about the actual watch. This is the gold plated variant. Now they do have it in stainless steel. They also have different color options for you for that dial. I really do like this like classic look, and I love that they've really refined those lugs in this one. The last one, the lugs were good, but this is definitely a step above that. The hour marks, again, are another step above, so I can see how they've really added to this piece. This is a domed piece of sapphire crystal. Now you're not going to get a lot of water resistance with this, obviously. It is a dress piece. This one comes in with 50 meters of water resistance. It is 36 meters in diameter, which is definitely a bonus for me. It won't be for everyone, but I like a smaller watch when I'm looking at dress watches. It just adds to the elegance in my opinion. Lug to lug, we are going to be sitting at 44 millimeters, and they have signed that crown. It does have that very nice angled side to it. That plays really well with those lugs actually. You'll have also been able to see there, it is quite the thin watch, and that will be afforded to the movement. Now it is 9.7 millimeters thick. That is hardly anything at all when you consider that domed sapphire. The movement is really the selling point of this piece for me. Well, it's the point that really defines why it's worth such a higher price, especially on the Chinese market. I mean, to be fair, $346 is really not that much for a decent watch, especially a decent dress watch. I mean, you look at the cocktail time, I think that's the go-to for a budget dress piece. This is much cheaper than that. I would argue I like it a little bit more personally. I know some people absolutely adore their cocktail times, and I see why. Those dials are great. Personally, I love this vintage style. It comes with the Miyota 9015 movement. That is the huge step up, and it is such a good budget end movement. I love that they've done a display case pack here. It really shows off that 9000 series, the more premium variant from Miyota. It's the one that definitely gets the pass from me. In fact, personally, I think it is probably the best budget movement on the market right now. In my personal opinion. You may disagree. If you do, let me know what you think it is in the comments down below. They've also given us a customized rotor. Again, it just adds to the whole package of this piece. Now, I really want to get this one on wrist because I think this is going to go beautifully as my dress occasion piece from now on. Here we have it. One thing I'll note, just while you're watching this video, gold watches don't always show up the greatest on camera. That's something to consider, especially because I've got like a brown background. It just doesn't play very well, but the plating here is actually really nice, does the job. And I think really gold watches, you need it to be a vintage style to get away with it, especially if you're someone like myself. The leather band definitely suits this style very well, and it's actually quite soft straight out of the box. Glad to see that. Means that they haven't cheaped out on it too much. Now, one thing I do want you to let me know in the comments is, how do you feel about that date window? Does it take away from the piece for you, or are you going to let that one slide? Personally, that's the only thing that I'm looking at right now, trying to decide whether I do really like it. If you want to find out the answer, well, you're going to have to subscribe to my main channel, Jason the Watch Guy, and go and check out the full review. I'll have that out in a week or so.